Welcome to Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. I know it's been a little while since we played Dragon Quest II. Actually, last time we played this was right before the new year, and now we're back with the adventure. So last time we left off, we did quite a few things. It was an 8-hour long stream that we did. Absolutely insane. And I got so much done. We did the entire underwater level thing going on. We got the final key, the magic key actually. So if you look at our important items, you will see that we got the key that we were trying to get, magic key. So with that, the magic key will allow us to open an entire new set of chests and doors. So right now, what we're going to do is we are going to go on a sort of grand larceny spree on a global scale. We're going to rob the hell out of every single chest and door that we missed before. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to get enough awesome gear and equipment to be able to take on the next boss. Because I also got smoked by a boss last time, and that was not very fun. But I think I can beat him. So, of course, what we're going to be doing is I'm gonna be taking a look at this here guide, and we're gonna go one after another, just collecting all the different equipment and all the different gear that I missed, and hopefully it'll be a fun little night. So yeah, first things first, Middenhall Castle. So we're gonna zoom on back to Middenhall. As always, I'll be paying attention to chat, and if you guys have any questions, I'm here to answer. So, Middenhall Castle, first floor, east. Let's take a look. Yeah, that magic key is pretty nice. I wonder if I already went here. That's the Royal Treasure Room, of course, the Royal Treasure of Middenhall, and we can open the door. So all blue doors and chests can be opened now. Who dares enter this place? The entry of which is forbidden. Oh, forgive me, Highness. Yeah, that's right. Alright, Mighty Armlet. This is a new... Well, I can't open that. I guess I need another key for that one. Hawkeye Claw, nice. Silver Cuirass. 2,400 gold. So that's definitely worth it. Okay, who can wear that new equipment? The silver one. Doesn't look like I can wear it. Can he wear it? He can't wear it, or he can. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give him that. What about the girls? Can they wear it? That's not really for them. It seems like. Seems like it's not. Yeah. The Giga Steel armor she could wear though. She's already wearing it though. Alright, so I guess we'll move on to the next place. So let's see. Basement 1... Oh yeah, I remember that. So the dungeon of Middenhall Castle. There's the Hargon cultist back here. Only reprobates and wrongdoers dangerous to approach. Advise you to go no further. Well, we're gonna go further. So this is a blue door, which means... It looks like this guy is actually someone we might... In the original game, this guy was a priest, but they made him into... They gave him his own sort of sprite, so it looks like a cultist kind of guy. This is going to be a boss. I know I'm going to have to fight this guy. Thou wouldst release me from my captivity? Alright, let's fight this guy, the Rector. He's kind of a pushover, honestly. At the level I'm at right now, he shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay. Alright, got rid of him. Got rid of him. A lightning staff. Do we have one of those yet? Let's see. Matilda or Paranol can light wield it. It's the same amount of attack. Can she wield... Can anyone wield the lightning staff except for... besides... He can do it too, but it's... Or can he? I don't see it in his list. Unfortunately. Okay, Fairy Foil boosts defense when uses an item. Lightning Staff. I think I might just give it to her. Yeah, increases Flurry of Flames. It's funny that it's called a Lightning Staff, but it shoots flames instead of lightning. Alright, what's next? Canna Castle Chest. We already got Erdrick's Shield, as you can see. We got that. That was hidden by the same magic key also. Rabbit Tail Guard or Rabbit Eel Ear. Alright, let's zoom on over to Canna Castle. And see... Not the Shrine of Flames. Excellent with the Shrine of Flames. Here, let me try that again. So... Cannock. Alright. There's something good here as well. Basically all the best equipment and armor and weapons and all that stuff, they're all hidden behind the magic keys. So as soon as you get the magic key, you basically get access to some really crazy equipment. Second floor of Cannock Castle. So we need to go upstairs, which appears to be... We can even go downstairs. Let's go upstairs for now. What does the king have to say? Yeah, he doesn't want his daughter going off to fight evil. Rabbit Tail, okay. Garter. Yo, I think the queen's a bit of a freak, not gonna lie, guys. What's in her... She's got rabbit ears too? Why is that in the king and queen's closet? That's kind of crazy. Okay, but we now have the bunny ears, and that actually is really good compared to what she has. Now, what about the rabbit suit? And the tail, perhaps? Maybe that'll complete it. Does she need the garter also? Hold on a second. I thought that would give her the bunny suit. Silver platter too? No, I guess not. Weird. Alright, whatever. I'll just give her whatever she was wearing before. Let's see. Next is the Shrine West of Moonbrook. The warp takes you back to the Shrine of Flames. There's no point though, because I have to zoom. There's no reason to do that. Moonbrook. We should go to Moonbrook now. Alright, we're gonna go over to Moonbrook. Alright, so Moonbrook, we have Basement 1. There's a really good scroll down there, it looks like. We're gonna go downstairs and... Oh, I forgot that they took over this place. Are there monsters still here, or what's the deal? They're not doing a very good job securing the area. Yep, and we're just absolutely wrecking the place. Alright, we're gonna go to the basement because there is another lock that needs to be unlocked. I'm trying to see how to get down there. I gotta go all the way around, it looks like. I really like how the game has the same layout as the original. So over the winter break of New Year's and Christmas and everything, I actually replayed the Game Boy version of Dragon Quest II. from beginning to end, and I beat the entire thing, right? So I have a fresher perspective on the games now, and it's surprising how little has changed actually, but also how much has changed. In terms of like overall layouts, this is exactly how you get to the bottom of Moonbrook Castle, for example. Alright, we just got Bounce. Bounce is pretty crazy. So that allows me to just completely reflect spells back to the enemies, but it also reflects healing spells, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, Hey, welcome to stream, yeah. We also streamed last night. That was fun. That was Dragon Quest VII we streamed. The new demo that just arrived. Yep. So we're trying to collect every item that uses the magic key, all the magic key doors and chests. I'm trying to go through them one after another. Let's see, the blue door and the Gallon Home Port. There's 7 Tombola tickets and a cat suit. I guess we'll go there, even though I don't really care for the cat suit very much. Alright, Gallon Home Port would be here. It's funny that there's... So, would it be here, outside of the board, or...? This port right here? Okay, so... That is the port, isn't it? There's a blue door in the Gallon Home Port. Where is that? Oh, it must be back here, right? I always thought this was Gallon's house, like, Okay, here's the port. Hey, what are you doing in here? Alright, got the cat suit. Tombola tickets, ×7. I got this guy's gambling addiction I'm trying to cull by stealing all his tickets. Alright. The Grave of Gallon, Hocus Hat. Oh, I could actually go down there, can't I? Damn, okay, we should do that. I really liked 7's remaster, honestly. The new one, but there's a lot of things I don't like about it in terms of the difficulty. I think the graphics are by far the best part of that game. So I can't open that, obviously. This is the Grave of Gallon. Yeah. Can I open any of these doors? I can open this one. And it lets me go around here. I think until I get that jail key, I won't be able to explore this place. Hocus Hat. Okay, so the Hocus Hat... She already has one. What about him? Does he have one? That's pretty good for him. Not gonna lie. So let's see. Hocus Hat, the blue door, and the Tangential Inn. Mini Medal number 48. I'm just looking at the list of things to get. Alright, we're gonna go back to Tangential now. Alright, let's see, where is it? So the inn should be down here. And there's some kind of blue door here. There we go. Why lock one of your doors and you're in with a special key that's like legendary, can only be found in a certain place, like by some person, you know? It's like kind of crazy if you ask me. Wait a minute. Is there anything here? That's kind of crazy. Well, I guess that's what it was, the mini medal. Alright, so Tangential Castle has some blue doors also. We're going to go there next. Alright, so here we are in Tangential Castle. And there's a lot of locked doors here, and can I open this one? Oh, not that one. There's a locked door back in the back. Just watch your VOD for the DQ7 demo. Didn't realize how much stuff was left out of the game during your playthrough. Yeah, you know what? They really... That demo kind of... They exposed the game a lot. There's a lot removed from the game, including... Oh, this is going to be perilous. You know, difficulty options, I feel like, but also content. I am surprised that Dragon Quest VII is removing party chat. Like, it's removing some party chat dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue that is not in the new game. Very surprising. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Yeah, you know what? The fact that you can't die in the game is insane. I can't believe they removed death from Dragon Quest. They removed the ability to die and carry around a coffin. Like, priests are literally useless now. You don't need them for healing. You don't need them for antidotal stuff. You don't need them for saving anymore because there's autosave now. You don't even need them to revive your guys who die anymore. There's no reason to have priests in Dragon Quest anymore. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. You know, it really is. Alright, let's see. The backyard shrine. You back here? I'm honestly a little worried about the remakes of 4, 5, and 6 because I've talked about this before. I think 4, 5, and 6 are going to be not HD 2D games. I think they're going to be more like reimagined. That's what they're going to try to go for. Because if they go for HD 2D, I don't think Team Asano does the whole camera shifting thing where you like rotate the camera around. I don't think that's part of their games at all. Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 are more similar to 7 than they are to 1, 2, and 3. But I hear maybe? Here's a nice door to open, and a lovely lady just standing here. Oh, her ancestor handed Erdrick the Sunstone? Well, that's crazy. Cool story. Alright, the Banishing Bell, got that. Can't open that drawer. Whoa. He's as handsome as ever. Honestly, I'm enjoying 1 and 2 quite a bit. I'm not so sure about 7 right now. I don't know how long 7's even gonna be. I feel like it can't be that long, you know? Alright, Tangential Castle, East Side, the Backyard Shrine, there was a 3 Tumble tickets, Fishnet Stockings, Seat of Luck, 2nd floor west. Okay, let's go upstairs. Yeah, you know what? They literally are releasing so many Dragon Quest games that I cannot physically play them all at once. Look at this, I'm not even done with 2 yet, right? And they already released the demo for 7. The average person does not play as much Dragon Quest as I do, for example, like hours and hours. So they wouldn't, most people would not have been done with 1 and 2 HD2D Remake by the time 7 Remake comes out, you know? They're actually competing with themselves, essentially. What does this guy have to say? The hero of legend laid his head to rest in this very room. Who is this guy? Why is he here? And also, this is Gwaylen's room, I'm pretty sure. That's what this was. I could honestly see them doing 8 next, but I think everyone wants 4, 5, and 6. Double tickets. 4 of them. Pair of fishnet stockings. Okay, now that we have the fishnet stockings, is it time? Is it time to get the best Dragon Quest girl on our team equipped with it all? So let's see. Bunny ears will give her... Where are they? Okay. They're rabbit ears. Okay, give her those. Give her the rabbit suit. She's got the rabbit tail and the garter on now. The fishnet stockings might be the final. Is it not working? Okay, there we go. Let's go. we got a bunny girl on our team. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. They're saying that Dragon Quest is nerfing itself, but look at that. You can actually equip the bunny suit onto the Princess of Moonbrook, and that was not in the original game. That was never in the original. Can Matilda wear it too? Let's see. It's like honestly crap compared to what she's currently equipped with, but we'll try it anyway. Let's see. Alright, so rabbit tail. And there's only one of these, so you have to like interchange them. Fishnet stockings. And oh, she can wear it too? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Alright, I'll just walk around my my gadabout in my team. I wonder if her battle sprite will change. Dude, it's too bad the defense is really bad. It's not quite that good. And how many bunny suits can you unlock in this game? Just one? I can't put both of them in it? This is, you know, this is a true Dragon Quest game when they put this feature in the game. Alright, where are we supposed to go to next? Let's see. Cole, Orochi's sword? Okay, let's go to Cole. Let's go over to Cole. Do I think for DQ Day they'll just announce remakes for every mainline game? Dude, I'd be happy about that, honestly. If they said, hey guys, we're doing 4, 5, and 6, and they're all going to be in one collection, and you can buy all of them at once, that would destroy the like Dragon Quest community. Like that would be crazy, dude. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to do them one at a time. They're going to be like, all right, here's 4, 5's coming next year, and 6 is coming the next year after that. They're probably going to do something like that. And I think an 8 remake, like I said, 8 remake would be on the level of the Final Fantasy VII remake announcement for Dragon Quest fans, at least. I feel like that would be something on that level. You know what I mean? But most likely for the 40th anniversary, they're going to show off 12. I really do think they're going to show off 12, but I've been disappointed before. I have been disappointed before. If they don't show off 12, there's something going on, you know? There's something seriously off going on. The West House of Cole. This house right here? Well, don't mind if I do steal from you. I like how they just have Orochi's sword in their house, like... Everyone thinks that they're like Erdru's descendant. Alright, let's see this Orochi sword, how powerful it is. It's not even that good. Grakos' trident. Wasn't Grakos the Dragon Quest VII boss? So there's actually like DQ7 connections here. Orochi sword's not even that good. Like, what does it do, exactly? It can do Kasap. It's good to have on you, you know? It's like free spell casting, basically, so it's nice to have these weapons, but, yeah. Alright, Craggy Cave. We're gonna go to Craggy Cave now. Where is it? Here it is. Look, we really do need Dragon Quest 12 to get announced like yesterday, you know. It's like, what are they doing, dude? They've been working on it since 2019. They have been working on that game since 2019. That is actually crazy to me. It's like the next GTA 6. If you notice, this is Grand Theft Dragon Quest we're playing right now because we're trying to steal and rob the entire nation of the entire world. Actually, we're just running around robbing every treasure chest we can find. But pretty soon, Dragon Quest will be the next Grand Theft Auto because you're gonna have this game that we've been waiting years and years for, and it's not coming out. No matter what. Is there anything in here? Nothing here. Don't know how they're handling the art and music for 12 with Sugiyama and Toriyama's passing. It's, like I said, I think Sugiyama's passing will actually have a bigger impact on the game than Toriyama, because I think, if I'm right about the way these timelines work and everything, Toriyama probably finished all of his work on Dragon Quest already. He doesn't take that long to do his work, you know? He probably did all his designs within, like, the first year, at least, of the game production. And they probably have enough to work off of with Toriyama. I actually am worried about Sugiyama's part because Sugiyama would directly work with the team and like analyze the scenes and the characters and make music as they're working on the game. He didn't just like work on that before the game was even done. So there's a chance that they're like Sugiyama didn't finish his entire OST for the game, you know? He made some music for Dragon Quest 12, but we don't know if he made all of it, like all the music that we're gonna be getting, you know? That's the main thing here. So, basically, if he really didn't finish everything he was going to try to do, then I'm a little bit worried that they're just gonna recycle music like they did for 11. If they recycle music like 11, that's actually gonna be... that's gonna kind of suck, you know? It's because... I think a 12 deserves a brand new, entirely new soundtrack, you know? But in any case, I don't know what's going to happen after 12. Stealth suit. Alright, we got the stealth suit. Let's see. Who can wear that? Can she wear that, perhaps? You know, it's very sort of... What does the rabbit suit do? Does it, like, enchant the enemy? Oh, let's take a look again, because I haven't even been paying attention. So yeah, Matilda's, her sprite is completely changed because of the rabbit suit, and she's even got, like, everything on. That's crazy that they put this in the game. You'd think they wouldn't put that in the game, right? Especially since that's a new edition. Anyway, I'm being very irresponsible by having her wear that because there's much better equipment she could be wearing. But anyway, for now, we'll just have fun with it. Let's give it to the Princess of Moonbrook. She's got nothing at all. Silver platter. Okay, let's give her the rabbit ears. Her the rabbit suit. Her the rabbit tail. And give her the fishnet stocking. And it's kind of crazy because you wouldn't even think about giving her a silver platter usually. So most people wouldn't discover the rabbit suit if they didn't know, you know? Alright, we gotta go to Rimildar now. We're going to Rimildar. Let's see what we got here. You know what, I was saying, 7 Reimagined is, you know, Moonbrook looks pretty good with that bunny suit on. 7 Reimagined is kind of a look at what's to come, is what I think. Like, it's kind of like they're showing us a bunch of ideas that they're trying to test out in the game in order to see if it sticks, you know? So, Dragon Quest 12 might look a lot like Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined when it comes to the UI, the gameplay, a lot of stuff. But what I'm worried about is the fact that you can't die in the game. That is just crazy to me that you can't drag around coffins anymore in Dragon Quest. And they just got rid of it. Nobody's talking about it. I looked it up and nobody is mentioning that they removed that from Dragon Quest VII. Nobody's bringing it up at all, you know? What am I here for? Oh yeah, the snub scroll in the inn. I need to go to the inn. Oh, it's on the other side. How am I gonna get over there? I guess I have to sneak around. Holy water. I will say it sucks too because 7 Reimagined has such a good look to it, you know. All right, got a snub scroll, nice, good stuff. All right. Ooh, we should go back to Dragon Lord's Castle now, because the Dragon Lord's Castle had a ton of treasure. You know, you'd think the Dragon Lord would tell his goons to stop fighting me since we're on the same side, but doesn't seem like that's the case. You'd think he'd be like, hey guys, can you chill for a second? These guys are on our side, but nope. Alright, so Dragon Lord's Castle, Basement 2. And the second basement has waistband and metal slime armor. So we need to go downstairs, is what needs to happen. And the only way to go downstairs is to go down. I'm trying to just make out what's going on here. It's so complicated. All right, we're just gonna hit it. Let's see. I don't even want to go to basement 4. All right, let's just go around. If enemies attack, so be it. No, you know what? The whole shared item thing is like one of the worst things that they could have announced for the game, you know? And if people are seriously saying that's a good thing, you know, I don't like how people who don't like Dragon Quest are trying to shape the future of Dragon Quest by praising a bunch of crappy changes, you know? Like, play something else if that's what you want, you know? Can I even open these doors? These doors don't have anything in them, right? Dude, we've gotten so strong that it's not even funny. And yeah, the monsters, I guess they had allegiance to the original Dragon Lord, but why wouldn't they have allegiance to his descendant? Here's the thing, the bag being accessible in Dragon Quest VII Reimagined makes it so that you have access to unlimited items. You can equip and unequip any items in inventory during battle that you want, which it's like, what? You know, that shouldn't be possible, you know? It makes it too easy. Damn, Moonberg looks really good with that bunny suit on, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Was there a mention of the turn-based system changing for DQ12? That was the first thing Ori announced, actually, was that the turn-based system was going to change for DQ12. But he didn't say how. All he said that it was going to change. And we don't know how it's going to change, but he said that it's going to change. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to be an action game, just like Final Fantasy. And I don't know about that. I don't know if they would do that, you know? Seems like that would piss a lot of people off, because I don't think I want Dragon Quest to be an action game, you know? Is the blue chest down here? Because there's something really nice here. There's some good stuff here. The thing about Dragon Quest combat system and turn-based combat systems in general is that I feel like they're timeless. And by timeless, I mean like they don't get bad over time. I don't see people saying, "Oh, this Dragon Quest game, the gameplay's bad." Nobody ever says that because the gameplay doesn't get bad. It just kind of was done perfectly the first time because it's turn-based combat and it doesn't get bad. I mean, I've seen plenty of action games where people are like, "Oh, the hit detection was a little bit jank. The timing wasn't great, this and that." And I think over time there will always be problems popping up with action combat systems. And you really have to perfectly get that down in order for it to be a perfect combat system. But with turn-based, it's a lot easier to get it just perfectly the first time, Okay, that's the first blue chest we got. A waistband, and that's obviously cursed because it has a giant skull on it, so he will be wearing it. Where's that thing? It doesn't even do anything. It doesn't increase any of his stats at all. Oh no, that's the Cower Ring. The nasty accessory that constantly squeezes at the waist. I'm just giving him all the cursed equipment. Dude, he's gonna be rocking that Sword of Ruin when we get it finally. That's gonna be crazy. Okay, so there's one more piece of equipment that we need to get on this floor. Dude, we just smoked those dragons. Yeah, I've seen so many people complain about the first-person camera in Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, and I'm just thinking, how are you complaining about something that's been in the franchise since the very beginning and has never really changed? Sure, it's weird, right? It's weird that the game starts off third-person, and then when the battles start, it goes into first-person, they start fighting. It's almost like the opposite of Dragon Quest 8. That's kind of how it seems like. In Dragon Quest 8, it starts off first-person, and then turns to third-person, and this game is the exact opposite, but... Is it really that big of a deal? The only problem I have is that it's not easy to tell who has status afflictions when they get them during the battle. There's some UI issues that I have, 7 has so many UI issues. The menu, trying to get access the menu to like change things, so many things are out of place in the menu where they shouldn't be. It's very strange. But one of my biggest problems with Dragon Quest 7 is that the whole exclamation point telling you exactly where to go, like the Ubisoft flashing markers. Those are in the game, and you can't turn them off. Was my biggest problem with 7. All right, what we got here? Metal slime armor. That is crazy. That is like some of the best armor in the game. All right, let's see how awesome that is, dude. That's crazy. Hell yeah! But wait, what about him? He's got the silver cuirass, and he can't even. It's only slightly better, so I should give this to myself. Okay, so next is... Mini Metal, Basement 6. Ah, screw it. Am I gonna go all the way down to Basement 6 just to get the Mini Metal? Alright, screw it. We'll go down to Basement 6 and get the Mini Metal. Because apparently mini medals are important, and there's a crazy guy in this world who wants mini medal. I doubt they're gonna change the game based on people's feedback for 7, because dude, the game comes on in like 2 weeks, and there's not much that they can really do at this point. They might do like a patch later on, but I feel like people really have to complain. And I don't think Square Enix wants this franchise to be difficult. They want this franchise to be easier so that more people get into it. They want the Western audience is what Square Enix wants for Dragon Quest, and they're getting that by making the game easier, because that's just how it is. People in the West don't like hard games, Absolutely smoking. But yeah, I don't like yellow paint. I don't like the exclamation points and like the flashing markers telling you where to go. So one thing I'll respect about 1, 2, and 3 HD2D is that at the beginning, at least it asks you, hey, do you want to turn this off, this whole flashing marker thing? And you can say, yeah, I want to turn it off. In 7, it doesn't ask you that at the beginning. You have to go into the menu and turn it off and find the place to turn it off by yourself. It shouldn't even be on by default, especially if I choose hard mode. Hard mode in 7 Reimagined was so easy. I beat the Golem boss. There was only one boss, really, in the whole game. And I beat it by just fighting, and I didn't have any equipment at all. I had nothing good on me. I had a sipper stick. I beat the boss with a sipper stick. And I was on hard mode. And it should be harder than that, I feel like. You know? Shall not escape us. Yeah, people are always saying that Diki's a cozy game. Oh man, it's such a cozy game. Like, dude, I'm like diving into the bowels of hell in this game, and you're telling me it's a cozy game. Dragon Quest. I blame builders. I blame builders for that. You know, this might surprise you guys, but there's a whole group of people who don't know anything about Dragon Quest or have played any of the mainline Dragon Quest games, and they only know about builders. And that's all they've played, and there's a whole fandom just for builders that's completely disconnected from the rest of the Dragon Quest community. It's kind of crazy to me, actually. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but that's a thing. There's people who just don't know Dragon Quest aside from builders, and builders sold a lot of copies. I think Square Enix like wants the builders crew to be playing these games, you know? I mean, okay, First Island in Dragon Quest VII is baby hour, but there's baby mechanics in the game persistent from the beginning, so, like, you know, not being able to die, how do you justify that? You can't really justify something like that because it makes the game too easy. And the thing is, I get it, difficulty, you know, dying is very punishing in Dragon Quest, and it's been very punishing since the beginning. They sort of offset this by introducing the Zin spell, a very crappy revival spell that only works sometimes. That, I think, completely... That's a great spell that I think really just fixes the problem that we had. And now you can't die. And I'm hoping that's not the case and that maybe it's just a First Island thing, but I doubt it at this point. I feel like, you know, you just can't die. Is this... Why did I not open this one? Is that a cannon box? Yeah, of course. Of course it was. Alright, fight him. Yeah, and like I was saying, in Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, when your party members die, you don't drag around their coffin after the battle. They just have 1 HP, like Persona. It's exactly like the way Persona works. They have 1 HP, and that's it. And if you talk to the priest, the resurrection option is not even there for them. There's no death in Dragon Quest VII. Alright, I got the mini medal. Alright, where are we going next? We gotta go to the secret spot next to Munahan. Alright, let's go to Munahan. There are a lot of treasures, but I'll have them all collected pretty soon, and then we'll go fight that boss again with all the new goods that we got. Secret spot west of Munahan. Is it over here? Nope. It's probably down south. I really wanted to beat this game already, but it's long, you know? Will I cave and get the deluxe edition or ask for a review code from Square Enix, perhaps? I have a feeling Square Enix might give me the game, but they'll give me the PC version, because I play everything on PC. That's just kind of how I'm rocking this thing nowadays. I already pre-ordered the deluxe version of Dragon Quest VII, and I think I'll do an unboxing video. I think that's gonna happen actually for 7 Reimagined. I'll do a little look at the thing. It'll probably be like a big unboxing video where I unbox some other Dragon Quest merch that I got from Japan also in the same vid, because I got some like slime like prizes in the mail and this and that. So I think maybe we'll do all of them at once, including the Dragon Quest VII Deluxe Edition. But Yeah, I don't know. Well, it remains to be seen if I get a review code for 7 Reimagined. We'll see. I don't want to spend 80 bucks on the game, you know what? It would be nice if I could save the money. Whatever happened to Collector's Edition of A382D? I still have that, actually. I have that in storage right now. Look, that Collector's Edition is not very interesting. It wouldn't make an interesting video, you know? I'd be looking at a couple plastic figurines. At least with this thing, there's a ship in the bottle and like all these like cool stuff, right? Do I have a figurine of the Shrine Caretaker in DQ7? Does that even exist? Is that even a thing? I didn't know that there was a figurine of him. I'm pretty sure there isn't one. I think I'd know if it existed. Let's see, so I'm leaning back a bit just because my legs are cramping, but if my voice is too quiet, I'll lean forward again. Anyway, so yeah, there's supposed to be a secret spot around here. I can't find it for the life of me. Did Square Enix give me the link to buy the 1 and 2 HD2D Collector's Edition? No, they did not. They ignored me. I asked, I was like, hey, let's deal with the Collector's Edition. And they completely ignored me, and I don't have the Collector's Edition, and it's completely sold out, and whatever, screw them. It's like, you know, I could help them sell these things by showing them to a larger audience, but they continually just ignore me, so it's whatever. Was that wasn't it? Was it the stone hat? Was that what I was looking for? I'm trying to see if I'm... Have I played DQ VR? If you're talking about Dragon Quest VII VR using the Unreal Engine unlocker, then no, I haven't done that. But I know what you're talking about. Everybody's been talking about how you can go dive in. You can turn any Unreal Engine game into a VR game if you wanted to. The actual Dragon Quest VR game is a store-owned VR game in Japan only, so I've never played that. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think of what the next place to go is. Secret spot number 21 next to Moonahan. Next to Moonahan. Lightning scroll. What's a lightning scroll? Alright, we're gonna go to the Monarch of Mini Metals Castle. Where's he at? There we go. They ignored me, yet invited me to play DQ in London. Yeah, that's weird, right? They told me to come play it in London, but meanwhile I'm an American and I could have, you know, I don't even have like a passport or anything, so how am I supposed to go to London to play the game? It's like, and why would I even fly all the way there just to play the game for 30 minutes? It doesn't make sense, you know? Like, I would have gone to the LA thing. Alright, Tombola tickets. This game just wants to fuel my gambling addiction. What are they doing? Alright, open this chest. Lightning scroll. I think Square Enix would make a VR of DQ5. That'd be pretty funny if they did that. We should probably talk to this guy and see what his deal is. Okay, Morning Star. Sage's Elixir? Come on, dude. You can give me something better than that. Alright, what is the Morning Star? Is that even good? I mean, it's pretty decent, but I'm still way beyond that. He can't hold it. She can't hold a Morning Star. Can she hold it? Nope. Pretty much useless. Completely useless. Alright. Alright, Damdara House. Agility Gillet. We're gonna go to the Damdara House now. So there must be a blue chest around here also. That looks like the thief's outfit from Dragon Quest III. Doesn't it? Damn, that really makes your agility go up. Can she wear it? Can she wear it? She can indeed. That's really good. That could make her into a super fast spellcaster. Right, like, what else is better than that? The stealth suit's a little bit better, but the agility boost is insane. I think it's just worth it for that. Agility ring, that makes her even faster. What else we got? Scholar specs, fish and stockings. And I can give her the Hocus hat. Yeah, the Hocus hat was good for her. Ice shield, gold platter. Yeah, ice shield's good. Did Square Enix offer to pay for my flight and hotel? No, they did not. You think they offered to pay for my flight to my hotel? Hell no. I don't think they do that for anybody. What happened was, there was the London event going on. I think I joked saying, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go, right? Because obviously I live in America, I'm not gonna fly to go there. I made a joke about it on Twitter. And then, after I made the joke, an executive at Square Enix DM'd me saying, hey, are you really coming to the London event? I was like, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? But I nicely said, oh, you know, it's not really my budget. I can't really go. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It would have been nice to finally meet you. And I was thinking, wow, okay. Invite me to the LA event, I'll go there. No, they did not offer me my flight and hotel. They did not. Did you not give her armor for some reason? No, I didn't give her... She wasn't wearing armor because she was wearing the bunny suit at first and I just took it off. So, wait. We need to get out of here now. Dumdara House. Cantillon. 2,400 gold. Well... I guess free money sounds good to me. Let's go. The northeast house? In Cantillon. Yes, it's over here. I can see the lock. What do you guys think looks better, this game or 7 Reimagined? Like, just visually wise, like, which looks more aesthetic, you think? Can I give you a location of a blue chest? I'm going through one at a time, so I'm gonna get to whichever one you're talking about or thinking about. I have a list here. I won't miss any. As soon as we're done looking at all the blue chests, then we're gonna fight the... I'm following a list. So I have a list that we're going through. Spirit Bracer. Alright, we're gonna go to the Shrine of Rain. Honestly, I think they really knocked out of the park with the 7 Reimagined's look. I think, okay, the menus look better in this. Like, okay, like look at this menu, for example. It looks like a crumpled up kind of map, like a piece of paper, very, you know, RPG looking, very, you know, medieval fantasy kind of looking. I like that, right? 7 Reimagined's UI is generic kind of look. It's generic looking, you know? It doesn't look like what I would expect a game like this to look like, you know? But on the other hand, the graphics of 7 Reimagined looks really nice. It looks exactly like I would kind of expect a Dragon Quest, classic Dragon Quest game in modern day to look like. I really wouldn't mind if the new Dragon Quest remakes for 4, 5, and 6 look like Reimagined rather than this. And I think it would actually do the game very well if it looked more like Reimagined. The turnout for the stream last night, you know, there's obviously a lot of people watching this stream right now, but last night's 7 Reimagined stream had a lot of people watching, like a surprisingly large amount of people watching. Are people more interested in that game than this game? Is it the look of that game that makes people more interested in it? You know, it brings up a lot of questions. Because I never thought 7 was that popular, even. Or it might be because 7 Reimagined has a Toriyama look. A lot of people just kind of tune into Dragon Quest stuff because they like Toriyama. And I think 7 has more of that look persistent in the graphics, while this is more of like a 2D retro kind of game, you know? So there's supposed to be a blue chest on this... on here, right? Blue door... in north... wait, in... I'm trying to see what the deal is. In Shrine, yeah. This is the first floor, right? There's something over there. I think the 7 Remake art style looks quite nice at sometimes, especially when it's overhead. It does look like a diorama. It does kind of have, you know, the PS1 vibe. It's hard to explain the PS1 vibe is, but it just captures what that is, you know? Speaking of HD2D, would you play Adventures of Elliot? Yeah, actually, that game looked quite interesting to me. That game, I'm actually quite interested in that game, Adventures of Elliot. I will say that the title is one of the worst titles I've ever heard of in a video game, but the game actually looks very fun. It looks almost like Square Enix is making their own Dragon Quest, or their own Zelda game. It looks a lot like a classic Zelda game, like Link to the Past, but more of a Square Enix taste on it, you know? Alright, we got that thing, so now we can go to Zahan. It runs really well, I will say. The frame rate, you saw that frame rate was able to go up to 120 FPS. I had a consistent 60 FPS during the stream. It runs really well. This is Zahan. Alright, we're gonna march through the... Can I open this door? The subtle shuttle. What is that? I don't remember the subtle shuttle in the original. Oh, the Weaver guy, he needs this. That's what it is. Fight like a man, wave that sword about the place. Okay, so now we got the subtle shuttle. There's another shrine shortcut, the Tombola tickets, and the Bayran Inn. I forget about that. Happy Hat, blue chip, shrine north of Bayran. Well, we're going to Bayran anyway then. Have I seen the Steam Machine price leaks of $1,000? Dude, if it's $1,000, that's going to kill the Steam Machine. It can't be more than 1,000. It can't be 4 digits, the number. Then it needs to be less than 1,000. Honestly, if it was $800, I'd buy it. I think that's a fair price. I need to go to the Bayran Inn. I think Prince of Cannock is getting some war flashbacks from this place. Wait, no, that's not right. Tombola tickets. Okay, we got 7 of those. So now we need to leave town, but I think we should heal up first. 120 gold? This guy's just ripping me off. Crazy. Yeah, most Unreal Engine games are doing poorly, but you know, you have to give the Dragon Quest team one thing. They're very good at what they do. Especially like the studios, the supporting studios helping out with these games are really talented at, you know, memory allocation and getting things to be optimized and everything. So as a result, you have some pretty well optimized games, you know. Try north of Baron. We need to go up here. Like I said, Steam Machine, 800 bucks, I buy it. I buy it in an instant. That would be the console to replace my PS5. Because I'm already getting kind of uninterested in PlayStation and Xbox. I wish everyone would just get PC, you know? Like, why do you guys want to spend money to use your own internet? It doesn't make any sense. Because I have my PS5, and sometimes people are like, oh, you want to hop on PSN and play a game? I'm like, dude, just buy it on Steam. I don't want to spend $60 a year to buy online and play online. It's dumb, you know? Absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. Oh, dude, we're just wrecking everyone. PC gaming is the best. It's the best way to play games, period. I didn't understand it until I got a PC, but now that I'm on PC, I can't go back, you know? I just can't. I used to be a console guy too. I have a PS4, I had all the Nintendo consoles, I have an Xbox. But on Steam, I can play all my games, I can hop on any device, I can play it on a crappy laptop, you know, I can carry my games around on a Steam Deck. Like, it's growing, and I think Steam will take over eventually. It'll be the ultimate console. I really want the Steam Machine to take over, you know? And yeah, the form factor is great. It's a tiny little box that just plays games. It's like the GameCube, you know, the Steam Cube. And also consoles, the failure rate is another thing I don't like. At least with Steam, with the PC, right? I can interchange my parts. I can repair my PC. I can replace things as they get older. With consoles, you know, for example, like the Wii U, right? I wanted to play Twilight Princess HD on that. Dude, my Wii U doesn't even work anymore, and it was in pristine condition. Like, the parts just start failing, the batteries die, you know, and Nintendo doesn't support these things anymore. With PC, you're taking control into your own hands again, and you have your gaming setup, and you're able to customize every aspect of it. It's the ultimate way to game, you know. Like this PC that I'm playing this game on right now, I've had this PC since 2017. Since I started my channel, I've had this PC, and I just keep upgrading it and adding onto it and replacing parts and all this. But and this is the same PC that I've been making all my videos on. You know, I watch movies on this thing. I watch YouTube or do homework. Like, you know, you can do all sorts of stuff with this. And then Steam OS is just gonna make everything better. All right, so now that we got that done with, Burrowell. All right, we need to go to Burrowell next. Well, hey, I have a Dreamcast that works perfectly also. I have a day one Dreamcast from 1999 that works perfectly. Some consoles aren't that lucky. If you have a console before, I'd say the PS2 generation, it'll probably work forever. It'll probably never fail as long as the components are working. But if you have like a console like an Xbox or a PS4, those will die eventually. Those have a limited lifespan. They literally will die at some point. Their parts are not made that well. There's a lot of moving parts going on. Eventually something's going to break, and then they're not going to work anymore if you keep using them. That's my biggest problem with that generation onwards. PlayStation 3. You'd be lucky to be able to get a PS3 that works in perfect condition these days. You know, they're getting more and more scarce, you know? Alright, what are we doing down here? I'm just completely done with consoles at this point. I really am just so done with them, you know? And you know what? You can't even say anything about the exclusives, because guess what? On my PC, I can play all the Xbox exclusives. I can play Halo, I can play, you know, Forza, I can play all the PlayStation games, I can play God of War, I can play the Spider-Man. Every game... The only console I'd say is still worth playing right now is probably Nintendo. It's probably the Switch, honestly. And the Switch is the one console I don't think has a very high failure rate, because my day one launch Switch, I'm just still using that. The one I got in 2017 with Breath of the Wild, I still have that, you know? Alright, what were we doing here in Burrowell? We need to go to the secret spot outside of Burrowell, is where we need to go. Yeah, and with Steam, your games carry over no matter what computer you use. Your saves sync up, so if you're traveling and you have a computer in one place and another one in another place, you can bring your save over. Sony and Nintendo charge you for that. They charge you money to transfer your save from one console to another. I can't... Like, I have multiple Switches, right? I can't just hop on one Switch and just play my game and then hop on another and continue my save. It doesn't work like that on the Switch. You have to have Nintendo Online to transfer your save over. You literally need to have that. And for PlayStation, you need to have PS Plus to do that also. I always thought that was the stupidest thing, that you have to pay for that, you know? Alright, let's see. Group of enemies here. Yeah, considering DRM, I'd say actually you really do own your games more if you... The true way of owning games, it really is going on GOG and getting a DRM-free copy and sticking it on a flash drive, because that'll last forever. Eventually discs will stop working. A lot of PlayStation games, they do remove from, you know, the PSN store after a time, and there's nothing you can really do about it, is one of my problems. I don't want to Switch 2 because, number one, there's not a lot of games that interest me on the Switch 2 yet, and the game keycard thing really makes me not want to ever buy another physical Switch copy again, because the game keycard is just the stupidest thing ever. It has all the worst aspects of digital and physical put into one without any of the benefits of either one. It's all the bad things about both of them. Where is that secret spot? I like the burr she's doing. Don't need an iron helmet. Okay, there's a secret spot. Little beach right there. Dude, the encounter rate is so crazy. Do I have Yuji Hori's number? I have no way to contact Yuji Horii, fortunately. Do not have his number. See his stamina. Isn't there supposed to be a blue chest around here? There's supposed to be a blue chest here. Right? Where is that blue chest? Yeah, I don't see it here. What the heck? What kind of stupid blue secret spot is this? There's no good stuff here at all. Anything here? They're supposed to be next to Burrowell. Am I excited for 7 to reimagine? I definitely am, you know. I need to finish 2 before 7 comes out so I can fully dedicate myself to 7. Does Square consider this remake a success? I don't know, honestly. It's I can tell you for sure it probably didn't sell as well as 3. Where is that secret spot? Is it to the right? Southeast of Barwell. Okay, I see. I went the wrong way. Alright, is a secret spot down here? Damn it. You are one of the greats. Oh, thank you. I try my best, you know. I really do. It should be southeast of Burrowell. There should be a secret spot, but I don't see it here. Alright, this is dumb. Where is this it? This rock right here? It's hard to tell what a secret spot is and what isn't. Is this rock right here it? I am completely lost. I can't find it. Can I just leave? I really don't want to fight these guys. Okay. Honestly, playing this game on Draconian is the way to go. It really is. I'm just gonna have her do Holy Protection or... Okay, where is that secret spot now? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. It's an island, like a secret island. There it is. Pirate King's Pendant, okay. Okay, now that we got that done, there's another rabbit suit northeast of Burwell. There's another one. I can get 2 bunny girls now. Dude, Draconian is the way to play Dragon Quest. It's the only way to play it, you know? Okay. We're gonna get our second bunny outfit here. I thought DK11 was pretty difficult, actually. It had, like, normal RPG difficulty, you know? We should go to Burrowell. Also, I will say the boat in 7 Reimagined is very fast compared to this. It's like a really fast ship. Look, you gotta play these games at Draconian to get the true experience, you know, to get the truly difficult, challenging experience. It's too easy otherwise. It's way too easy. I like how there's the guy who they left outside is not here. There's supposed to be like a guy in the fireplace with like a dog. Like, hey, they left me in there. Alright, so we need to go into Burrowell and go into the house in the east. Oh, I can break him out. That's crazy. The polo tickets. Well, I guess since we can break this guy out, we can talk to him. That's crazy. Well, I broke him out, so he can escape if he wants. Let's zoom on over to the Shrine of Flames. Where is the Shrine of Flames? Here we go. So here's the Shrine of Flames. There's a blue chest in the shrine. Where is it? Maybe it's up north? Over here, perhaps? Nope. There should be some kind of map marking function in the game that lets you mark your map with these chest locations so you don't have to look at a guide. Alright, the flame shield, that's nice. I'm not equipping any of this stuff yet because it's like... I'm probably going to get something even better later on. I'm going to equip right before the boss fight begins, you know? Did I find the NPC yet in this game that talks about the tower in the heavens? Can you elaborate on that? There's supposed to be an NPC that talks about? Because I've not seen an NPC talk about the tower in the heavens. Where'd you hear about this? Enter the blue door. Tonic Blade. Which boss fight am I at? I'm at that, you know the cave with the lady, with the, you know, they stole the thing and there's like the puzzles and... It's that cave south of Cantland. That's where I'm at right now. I need to beat that boss, and then after that, I should be fine. I should be able to do it. But I think I'm collecting all its equipment because I want to beat it, you know? That was on the demo build of this game someone reported a while ago. I don't know if it's a final game. Oh, you're talking about... I heard about what you're talking about. Yeah, so... The guy you're talking about, he does not mention anything. There was like some kind of Zenithian castle build, like reference is what people were saying about Dragon Quest, right? That's not in the game. I looked. It's straight up not in the game. So whoever said that was wrong. Or they removed it. One or the other. But yeah, they don't. There's no mention of any kind of castle or tower in the sky or anything like that. Where is... Okay. Enter the blue door. Tectonic Plate of Divine Dagger. Not that the Tectonic Plate would even be good at this point. I think we're way beyond that. It's on the right side. And Mariella, that's her name. I need to beat her. Yeah, I need to beat Mariella. I got pretty close last time. She's tough, actually. But if I just need... It's just a matter of the equipment, mainly. I think my equipment needs to be better, you know? Okay. Tectonic plate. Divine dagger. There's a weapon store here? Damn, I broke into this guy's weapon store and I stole his stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. We're very close to finishing all the blue chests, so let's see. Blue chest in the Fairy Palace. Tempest, Shield, Prayer Ring, Dog Suit. Alright, we're gonna go to the Fairy Palace. DQ3 is around 40-50 hours, and 1 and 2 combined is about the same. I'm thinking it's about the same, yeah, that makes sense. It seems likely. Where's the blue chest at? I like how they repaired this place completely. And there's actually like slimes walking around. Oh, I guess he's one of the... He's not gonna hurt anybody then. Alright, got Tempest Shield. I think he should be using the Tempest Shield. Shield of Shame. Nah, this is better. So Cannock being able to use all the cursed equipment, it's kind of broken. Not gonna lie. What did he say? These are all the different, like, spells. And, like, their effectiveness. I don't need your help, you fairies. Whoa, what the heck's going on here? Wicker. Okay, there's another blue chest. Got prayer ring. Furry suit. Okay. Alright, we need to go to Quagmire Cave. Quagmire. Alright. Where is it? Oh yeah, we can actually go to the bottom of the cave and like investigate this cave now. Yeah, let's check this out. This is where we fought the dragon before. There's a whole dungeon down here. Alright, we're gonna storm this place. I wonder if there's a boss in here now.
Out with a bang! This is all you deserve!
DQ11 is kind of goofy, honestly. There's no treasure there. Alright, we got a blue chest here. Metal slime helmet. Let me warm you up. Got a green chest.
In the name of justice!
Alright, let's see. Nope, there's nothing here. Where is the blue? What'd you miss? Not really much. I'm just doing the blue chests through the list. I'm going through the whole list to collect all this stuff in the blue chest. So we're doing that. We're talking a little bit about Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, our thoughts on that. Because I had a lot of thoughts last night on that. But yeah, I'm almost done collecting all the blue chest stuff. I just came to Quagmire Cave, and I'm gonna try to finish this floor up before we move on. I still need to fight that whatever that name is, that lady, because she completely smoked me before we left off last time. All right, Dragon Slash Scroll, nice. Other than slimes and metallic monsters, are there any cool statues or figures of Dragon Quest? I haven't seen too much I like. Yeah, so I know about all the merchandise when it comes to Dragon Quest. Obviously, so aside from monster-related stuff, if you're talking about figures, there's not a whole lot when it comes to Dragon Quest Heroes. You know, because they just haven't done a lot. But there's the Bring Arts, which I think have, you know, questionable quality, honestly. There's the Sofubis, which are really good but really expensive. And then there's the Dragon Quest figure collection, character figure collection. I forget what it's called, but they're like miniature sort of figurines, right? I think those are some of the best Dragon Quest figures, but depending on the characters you want to collect, they can get pretty expensive. I have a lot from the 3 collection. Getting the main character, the hero Erdrick, he's expensive, but I got like the female martial artist, the sage, the warrior girl. I have a couple of those. They don't make enough merchandise for Dragon Quest. Don't you think that, like, when you go to a store, there should be like Dragon Quest t-shirts and things of that nature, but there's nothing like that ever. You never see stuff like that. It's so weird that there's no merchandise for Dragon Quest anywhere in the West, and all these like geek stores and these anime like conventions and everything. There's never any Dragon Quest merchandise ever. Pretty crazy. I'm still trying to get the McDonald's toy that just came out, but that's gonna be tough. Silver claws are supposed to be in basement 1. This is basement 2, so we're gonna go downstairs. Man, there's multiple floors to this place. There's the silver claws. Okay, that's like everything, isn't it? Here, so there's no more equipment to collect down here. Yeah, not a lot of people know about Dragon Quest West. It's really sad, honestly. It's sad because there's franchises where you really would think, okay, there's no way anybody's heard of this, and people know more about those other franchises, you know? Is there a boss at the end of Quagmire Cave in this game? Okay, so this is where the princess, where Princess Gwaelin was once held captive. And there's a green chest. This was the dragon's nest before. Interesting. Nah, there's no boss here. Alright, so Now we need to go to the deserted village, blue door. You know what? I think we're good. Well, let's zoom back to. Let's zoom to Cantillon, and then we're gonna heal up. Let's heal up. I also, if you haven't noticed, I got the bunny outfit for Princess of Moonbrook. She's looking pretty good in it, not gonna lie. Okay, now that we've got like crazy equipment, let's just equip everyone like crazy and then go fight the boss. Alright, so that trident's pretty good. Orochi sword's bad. Nope, this is bad. Okay. He's looking pretty good so far. Shield of Shame, Hook us out. Iron Headgear's crap. Silver Gear's pretty good. Tectonic Plate's even better than what he's wearing. Yep. This is all good. Alright, I'm gonna give her the lightning staff, I think. And I'll give her, not the type of shield, gold platter. The gold platter doesn't work for the bunny's outfit. Alright, Happy Hat restores MP as you roam the land gradually. That's pretty good. Scholar's Cap. Increases wisdom. Give her the Happy Hat. Enchanted robes is what she should wear. Yeah, it's better. And now she could wear the agility ring, 10-ton toupee, my armlet, scholar specs. Bring the booty rolling in. Yeah, I think that would be pretty good for her. Okay, she can wear, she's wearing the Kestrel Claws, but what about the Silver Claws? Would those be better? They're not. Orochi's sword would be good for her. Decreases her agility, though. Alright, I'll give her Orochi's sword. Ice Shield's good for her, Hocus Hat's good for her. Agility Gillet, I think is pretty good, even though the Stealth Suit would be better, but I feel like that agility boost is crazy. And the Agility Ring and the Scholar Spec, yeah, we're good. I think we can take her. The swimsuit for the princess, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll make my judgment when I see it. All I know is that it's gotta be better than DQ3's. You know? The Den of Iniquity. And you know what? The swimsuit was supposed to be in the MSX version of Dragon Quest II and then never made it in, so it's kind of like cut content that took decades to get into the game if you think about it. Alright, so time for a boss fight. We all equipped, we all ready to go? We all got good stuff. Let's see if we're all. Yeah, I think we can take him. Let's go. That's definitely Maloroth on the thing, right? That looks exactly like Maloroth. Did I save? I did not save, but there's autosave, so there's no point. You don't need to save.
Oh my! I must hurry if I'm to pack all my precious treasures and make my escape. This, and this most certainly. My pillows, my beautiful blankets, my...
You care more for your belongings than those who serve you. Is it any wonder they desert you?
Whence did you excrescences spring? And where is Belial? And what is the meaning of this?
It was all a lie, designed to sow confusion among your underlings.
What?
And now, they are all gone, leaving you alone and exposed.
But they did not flee solely thanks to our subterfuge, effective though it was.
No, they fled as much because of the mistreatment they have suffered at your hands.
They were disloyal and disunified. Little wonder, since you treated them as naught but pawns. But now, O Queen, you stand alone.
Oh, you plainly think your words right pretty, child, but you are nothing. Nobody! You speak as if I have need of those pitiful excuses for vassals! You will rue your hastiness in crowing, little one. Now come, and I will teach you. You ask why I mistreat those who serve me, why they are to me as so much refuse. 'Tis simple. I have need of none of them, of none save mighty Hargon.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see. What's the strategy here? Would attacking help? Oh, you know what? Shit, I didn't use any of the scrolls I got. Alright, we'll try this, but if it doesn't work out, we'll use the scrolls. I didn't use any of the scrolls that I collected. Actually, let's see. He should Kabuff. She should also Dazzle, and then she should Kabuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna auto battle for this game because you actually need to have strategy for these bosses. Let's see. Propeller Blade would be good. Is she a demon? What would be strongest her? You know what? Let's try double up. See what happens if I do that. And then he can... Oh yeah, we're just completely tanking this. Zapple maybe? Actually, no, he should use multi-slice probably. She can use boom, and she can use crack. Okay. Damn it! I hate how loud these cars are that drive by the window. It's so annoying. Alright, Is this gonna kill us? Damn it. She's tough. See, I have bounce. I could be using bounce on her. it!
To your work! To your work!
Be careful!
You are too kind.
If I had those spells, I think I'd smoke her, honestly.
Sing.
I let down my guard. Be careful! Thank
Bless
you
you.
very much.
I think there is a wild side cheese in the game, but I just never used the wild side thing. Damn it!
Just in time.
Oh, do not cry! To your work!
I think I can take her. I got what it takes. I need to use the scrolls, actually, is the thing. Hold up. Alright, so we're gonna use the scrolls now, so... Okay. Assassin Stab can be used on him and her. Who would be more useful for that? I think she could use that. Okay. Next one is Lightning Scroll. She can learn it, and also can Matilda learn it. Damn, I'm thinking Matilda would be better with that, because she already has, like, Boom and Crackle and all this stuff. I'm gonna give it to Matilda. So what does she have? She has Lightning? Is it an ability? Okay, wait, hold on a second. Okay. Dragon Slash. Oh, gonna have to teach it to him. Kasap. Alright, I just got a phone call, that's why I was muted. Anyway, so Snub, what does Snub do again? Completely forgot what that does. Instaladdle. I'm just using all these things. Undead Undoer. Trying to think. I'm thinking Caradoc needs some spells to use because he's not very useful right now. You know what I mean? I think I should give that to Caradoc. He needs more strength. 'Cause I'm too strong right now, you know? Like Middenhall has gotten too strong. To the point where like everyone else is useless. So everyone else needs some spells, you know? Bazoom, that's the most useless spell ever. Snub. Kakrak. Parano, she could use Kakrak. I'll give her one. She needs more power, you know? Makes spells ineffective. That actually might be useful. Miracle Slash. I need to teach it to him because I already know it. That's a good move. You can heal yourself with that move. Alright. Hawkeye Claw's pretty good. And only she can learn it. Snub makes spells ineffective on you for about 3 turns. If Matilda can learn that, that would be good. Oh, only she can learn it. Fly Knight? That's like, it's kind of like King's Field. That sounds interesting. I'm not even going to use the Bazoom because it's stupid. I'll save the seeds for now. I think I can take this lady. I think we can take her. And leave and come back in so that it auto-saves. And now I think we can take her. Honestly, I'm really looking just for more RPGs to play. I've been playing the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster that they released, and that was really good. I actually really enjoyed that. Alright, so let's... Alright, we got to... She's not a demon. What is she exactly? I don't even know what she is. Knuckle Sandwich. Muster Strength. You can... Buff, you can she bounces, she has bounce. Sap, dazzle. Where's Dazzle at? And you will kabuff. Nice. Good first move so far. Alright, now what we're going to do is just propeller blade that thing. You're going to use multi-slice. Boom. Crack. Got her. Will I be beating postgame, or am I gonna go straight into 7 when it releases? If the postgame doesn't take too long, then I'll try to finish that. 7 comes out in like 3 weeks, so we have time, you know? Let me just do Demon Demeanor on this guy, get him out and get rid of him. Damn it!
You are too kind.
Her speed is what... You know, balance would really come in handy.
I let down my guard.
Do your worst!
Thank you very much.
Only had an ability that can attack everyone at once. Okay, so she can use Kabuff maybe? Maybe you should full heal her. She should use Bounce on herself, and she should use Kabuff to reignite everything.
Have care.
Thank you.
Damn it! Hate this so much.
Zing!
This will hurt!
So, I heard about this. Do you need to beat Zenlon to get the post game of the true ending of Dragon Quest II, or is that bullshit? Because I heard something like that. I'm thinking this might be a bust so far. You know what? Here, let's just
Too close.
See how you like this!
see. He can do that when you put the thing on.
Full heal.
Do your worst!
Her minions are making her so powerful. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. That was bullshit. Alright, so I will muster strength. If I forbearance this guy, he would just be able to take everything. But let's see. Kabuff, she can actually, I feel like what she could do is she could do bounce on herself. She could Absorb the MP it costs to cast them. It's decent, but...
To me, worm, do your worst!
That's really good, that wizardly waft. That's really good. The lightning move? Does Square say anything if you have a save of 1 and 2, you get something in 7? Yeah, you do. You get like some crappy equipment in 7 if you have a save of 1 and 2, but there is a transfer. You get like a ring or something, like a sage's ring. Alright. Let's see.
Play nicely now.
We fight as one.
Damn, we got like a bounce shield going on here. Alright, so... Lightning? Damn, okay. That was pretty good. So Snub actually lasts... Snubs might be not as good as Bounce. I think Bounce is probably better.
That will help.
Shall not escape us!
To me, worm! To me, worms!
Is there a way to, like... I know that guy's gonna take on all the attacks, right? So... Let's see, Puff Puff, Demon Demeanor. If I do Forbearance, won't it just, like, completely make him just immortal, like, Kabuff, abilities... She has Wild Side, so she could actually... She could use Wild Side. And she has what? Lightning or... Nope, spells. I'm gonna use Bounce on her. Use it on him, and she can use... Actually, wait. If she uses that and I use Bounce on him, and he's using Forbearance, will that mean that like all the attacks will hit me and then bounce back at her? Is that how it works?
Come up! better.
Play nicely now.
Dude, that actually was pretty good. Cause a bounce, if I bounce my magic back at her, it doesn't bounce back and forth like it does in freaking Smash Brothers. This is actually a good strategy, I think. Forbearance. He will. The worst thing is that it doesn't work like that. So he needs. He could use meditation to heal himself. Damn it. That's not a bad idea, though. Have you noticed that? Can I just prevent her from casting spells? Do I think 7 will be more connected to 2 since Kiefer is related to Signs of Erdrick? I think it might be. Dude, 2 of these armor guys is not gonna be fun, okay? I hope he anticipates it, because otherwise we're screwed. We're gonna die. Alright, I think I got what it takes here. This is a tough boss. This is actually a really tough boss. Alright, the problem is she keeps using that bounce crap, which is like... Let's see... I can go above.
My commiserations!
Do your worst! Do your worst!
She didn't use that thing? That's crazy.
Bless you! Come up!
See how you like
I'm just gonna let it kind of roll out. I'm trying to figure out like a strategy, you know.
Have care!
Yeah, it's a tough fight, honestly. It really is a skill check. I'm thinking though, if I could get the hero to do forbearance constantly and be bounced, he might be able to just buff, like, tank everything. And if I use like medicinal herbs to just keep healing him, that would be a good way to beat her, I think. The seeds, did they take effect? You know what? Let's do something. I'm gonna go. Where can I buy those big medicinal herbs? Gryffindor? Okay. This is not an optional boss. I think I need to do this. This is like required for the game. Alright, what do you got here for sale? Strong medicine. Alright, that might actually come in handy. So, you know, I'm gonna freaking buy them up. Buy like 30 of them. What was special medicine? Can I buy special medicine? Is that purchasable? Can I buy special medicine? Is what I'm wondering. Now, this weapon store also, it's got a good weapon store going on here. Nothing's better than what I got currently. Yeah, I'm kind of stacked up right now. Here's the thing though. What if we absolutely min-max the hero? So, let's see, he's got Metal Slime armor, Full Moon Ring. Nah, I don't really need that right now. Now, with this wig, right? The 10-ton toupee, it would make his defense very high, but he'd constantly be defending, and nothing else. If only there was a way to get everyone to aggro him and just keep, like, having them fight him, he'd be like a human meat shield. You know? I'm thinking Metal Slime time, but not yet. Spirit Bracer? Oh shit, hell yeah. But wait, let's see. Mighty Armlet. Okay, so the Torque of Truth needs to be replaced by the Armlet. Battle Axe. Okay. Now the Aurora Blade is good. Shield of Shame is pretty good. Yeah, I should make sure the seeds take place. Let's use the seeds that we have right now. Agility, not gonna use it on him. I might as well use it on Paranol, I feel like she could use more agility. Because Matilda's already really fast. Alright. Seed of Life, maximum HP. Yeah, the seeds go into effect. You kind of get the boost, the catch-up boost, basically. Alright. Seed of Stamina. I'm going to use them all on him. I'm going to absolutely make him into a monster at luck. He's already super lucky. I'll just get Alter. Strength. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we need one more level now. Damn, that's a lot of EXP we need. Alright, it's fine, we got it. That is a lot of XP. They don't even have proper. Hold on a second. They don't have the right kind of equipment for. They need like whips. Boomerang will come in handy. Morning Star would be good. Marielle can put to sleep and... Oh, with Sleepy Sap. So, I should just do that. Use the stream. What difficulty am I playing on? I'm playing on Draconian right now. Yep, we're on Draconian. So, Sleepy Slap, who has that? This Sobering Slap. Sleepy Slap she has. So Matilda can be using that. And she's also super fast, so... Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's go. If only there were some liquid metal slimes available. Oh my god. I really just want to level up right now. The problem is her spell casting is the problem. No, now wait. Tell me something. Is there somewhere I can buy special medicine? Can you just buy that somewhere, or is that only available like in the field? Because I only have a few of those, but if I can just get my hands on a ton of special medicines, then I think I know how to beat this fight. I'm just gonna keep having the hero do forbearance and keep giving him balance, and then he'll just keep bouncing the magic back at her. How do I like the difficulty setting for 7? I think it's too easy. I really think it's too easy, honestly. Is this the best metal slime farm spot? It's the best one I've found so far. I'm just trying to figure out what a good item would be to... I guess strong medicine would be the way to go. Damn, I feel like we're close. This is gonna be a long time till... All right, we're gonna lower the difficulty just because for grinding purposes. We do that sometimes.
Thank you.
Why would you heal? That's much better. So I think strong medicine should be fine for our purposes right now. Look, for grinding, I think we've established that grinding is bullshit, and I should be allowed to do it just for grinding. What would it take to find some metal slimes around here? Remember when in this area, you'll sometimes find a row full of like 15 metal slimes, and that's the craziest thing. Okay. None of them ran? Okay, good stuff. Come on. Okay, don't run, don't run, don't run. Okay, nice. Got him. Yeah, honestly, the difficulty of the bosses particularly is one of the aspects I really like about Dragon Quest, and I wish 7 was more difficult, you know? Damn it! Yeah, here's the thing. If an enemy is more difficult, then it should give more experience. Shouldn't that be the case? It's kind of weird that the hard mode in Dragon Quest lowers the experience you get. Here's the thing, I don't think the demo is going to be much different than the final game. It seems like that's kind of what we're going to get, is just that game. Alright, she leveled up. Alright, yeah, it looks like her stats really did boost up a lot. I want everyone else to level up once, and then we're going to be good. Matilda, Paraduck, and Bidenhall. So we'll do that, and then we'll face that foe once again. I wonder if there's an item that causes enemies to aggro you, kind of like Forbearance. I feel like that should be a thing, you know? So her level went up. Let's see. We got here. Got Crackle. That might be a game changer. Yep. Now, sometimes you do run into like a really big group of metal slimes. It happens. Damn it. I think one more level should be enough for me to kill that lady. Alright, let's see. He's just one more fight away from leveling up. I'll just let him kill them all.
This may burn.
He should level up now. Okay. Now I think we're good. I think we're good to go now. Multi-fist, that's a badass move. Okay, so the idea is we're going to be putting things in the bag that he doesn't need. That's a good item. Alright, that's a good item, that's a good item, that's a good item. Yeah, getting her freak on with this stuff. I found this stuff in Cannock's parents' room, the bunny outfit. That's where you find it. Isn't that weird that you find the bunny outfit in their mom's room? Kind of makes you wonder, right? Alright, that's a good item. Put that in the bag. Equip that. Bag. That's actually pretty decent. Okay, now let me just make sure that everyone's equipment is right. The Aurora Blade. Well, I'll get it to him. I like her having the speed boost. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this strong medicine. Alright, so now they're all stacked up with the strong medicine, which means my plan could work. My plan could actually work. What's my favorite HG2D game? Favorite of the HG2D games that I played? Octopath. I played all of them. I mean, obviously Dragon Quest is my favorite, but if we're not counting Dragon Quest, then Live Alive is my favorite HG2D game. I think that's the best one. That game completely was amazing. Really like Live Alive. Alright, so now we're gonna try that one more time. I think we could take her. Not gonna lie, I think we can take her. Just need to make sure my tactics are all set up to follow orders, and then we're gonna try to cheese the boss. His defense is very strong. Have I played a Star Ocean 2 remake? Yeah, actually we streamed it even. I played that game. That's not really HG2D technically, but it was kind of in the same style as HG2D. I like that game too. That's a good one. I enjoyed that remake. The Lunar Collection was good, even though that's not HG2D at all. It's like it's just a remaster, but alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is multi-fists. How strong is this? Let's try that out. And then he's going to kabuff, and you're going to cast bounce on him, and you're going to kabuff.
prevail.
Damn, that's an awesome move. Okay, that worked pretty well, actually. If he keeps doing forbearance, right? And he keeps on, like, I don't know, doing multi-slice or something, and she keeps on... I don't know, just... I guess she could boom. Wouldn't really make sense, though. Actually, could she frizzle? Yeah, she could. This actually might be a really good tactic I'm doing right now. He just keeps forebarancing, and you just keep on... I just hope he doesn't run out of magic, but... Damn, okay, this is a really good tactic I'm doing right now. Holy crap. I just gotta keep on doing this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, damn it.
Be careful! I'm in your debt.
Oh my god! Did you see that? Did you see that? That was awesome! Did you see my freaking technique I just used? That is like genius, like IQ level stuff right there I just did, okay? I had the main character, I had the Prince of Midhall bounce the whole time, had him do forbearance, every single one of her spells just kept blasting back at her, and I just kept doing that over and over again. She has like no health, this boss, at all. She didn't even summon her goons, did you notice that? She didn't summon any of her minions because I think she only does that when she successfully hits you. Did you see that crap? That was crazy. Okay, that's like... I'm pretty proud of myself for that whole thing. Let's see what happens next. Holy shit. That is a lot of EXP too. Kaboom.
troublesome indeed for mere children.
All this talk of little ones, of children, does our being so upset you?
Aye, that it does, little one. You are children and should behave as such. You should by rights be meek and pliable and easy to kill.
We were all these things and more when first our journey began. But we have been through much since then, and gained the support and encouragement of many besides ourselves. And in so doing, we have grown strong, stronger than our years might suggest. There is no hardship we cannot endure as long as we are together.
Hold your tongue, child, lest your silver spoon crack a tooth.
Silence, witch! Hand us that stone that is pinned to your lapel. Do so, and we might yet spare you.
'Tis old thing. 'Tis merely a rock, child. Do you truly seek such trifling power as this?
Can she truly not know? Is there yet more that was shared with Atlas and Belial, but not with her?
Relinquish the stone, and we shall see to it that you come to no harm. You have our word.
Oh, do I now? A lesson. You must take the things which you desire, and if necessary, be prepared to kill in order to do so. If not, how is anyone to know that you truly desire them? Truly, you are yet babes.
Oh, she escaped us once again.
Perhaps she spoke true. Perhaps if we truly desired the sigil, we would simply have cut her down and taken it.
What? Surely you jest. To strike down a defeated foe and engage in thievery into the bargain? I could never do such a thing. Could you, cousin? Is this truly the path we should have chosen? Yes, good. She had yielded. It would not have been right.
But she had not truly yielded. She simply found herself at a disadvantage.
It matters not. What matters is that the sigil is ours. Let us take solace in that for now.
Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry, I was muted. I just realized that I beat her on Draki mode. I didn't realize that it was freaking. I thought it was Draconian. I'm really pissed off with myself. I completely forgot, and I think is I can't. If I shit. Hold on a second. That really pisses me off that I forgot that I was in on Draconian. Hold on a second. Maybe it'll happen before. Damn it, no. And the thing is, I did so much before that I collected every single blue chest too. And I didn't save. Alright, we'll have to beat her again. I'll have to make up for it by beating her again on Draconian just to prove that I can do it. So I'll make a new save. We'll just do that. Damn it, I completely forgot that I did that. I want to beat every boss on Draconian is the thing. Alright, so what we'll do, right, is... just to prove that I can beat her, next time what I'll probably do is I'll make a save somewhere, right? Let's make a save. Where's the church people at? You can't switch. I can, but the problem is that I didn't save right before. I saved before I went off and did like an hour's worth of progress is the problem. That's the thing that sucks. Yeah, I completely forgot to change the difficulty back. Shit. That is a predicament for sure. Where can I get a new save file at anyway? You know what? I'm gonna make a new save, right? Yeah, you shouldn't rely on autosave because the autosave is crap. It actually was complete crap, the autosave. I wonder... Okay. Given the fact that my strat didn't change much, what would happen if I return to title screen and I try it again, just to prove that I can do it, and let's see what I want to see what'll happen if I can pull it off. But yeah, that's crap though. Okay, so here's what we'll try. We'll try, this was the last one, and it was 2 levels behind, but I think I can take her. Alright, so... You did tell me to save. I'm remembering this now. Alright, you know what? Are we all good? We all got good equipment and everything? Would I be able to beat her where I am right now? How far back was my save? My save was right before I went and I did the and I did the whole thing with everyone. So wait a minute. Let me just go to Durkandor. I just want to see if my... All I need is bounce, really. I just need bounce, the bounce spell, essentially. So hold on 1 second. I just need to know if my thing would even work. Moonbrook, alright. So we'll buy a shit ton of these special meds from this guy. Alright, so... yeah, she'll summon on the hardest difficulty is the problem. I just cannot win here. Alright, let's take a vote for the chat. Should I really go back and try to beat her again, or should we just say screw it and continue the story just to see what happens next? What do you guys say? What's the verdict here? I don't think we all want to go through that again. Dude, the autosave pisses me off. Yeah, she'll summon on the hardest difficulty, and it will actually probably make the whole thing worse. I'm thinking. Are we just gonna continue with the story, or should we? Do we really want to just do this again? All right, let's just continue with the story. Damn, that's crap. Let's just continue with my save. Yeah, I forgot to change the difficulty back. This is so stupid. Alright. That is gonna bug me, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna check now where the difficulty is... God damn it! Okay, there. What do we do now? I thought it was weird that she wasn't summoning anyone. I was thinking, that's so weird she's not summoning anyone. I really wonder if that strat would have worked otherwise. It probably wouldn't have worked. Okay, so what... Right now, what we got is... We got the final sigil. Oh, wait. The soul sigil. Enables these special spells and abilities in battle. Okay. Is that all of them? Sun, star, moon, soul... What was next? What do we need to do? What's the next objective? I wish I could look under the ocean. We could go up north to that guy, the hermit guy. Still haven't visited him yet. Oh, and then there's, of course, there's the Rubis. There's the volcanic shrine we can go to. Let's check that out. But I want to go up north real quick and explore the islands up north first. Did I do the King of Durkandor's quest? I didn't realize he had a quest. What was his quest again? I'll have to ask him again. As long as she wasn't like one of the hardest character bosses in the game, and there's still someone like better who I can prove myself against, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, there's a little shrine up there, I see. Maybe next next playthrough I'll like prepare a save that allows me to fight her on Draconian, and that way at least I could be like, yeah, I beat every boss in Draconian. I think I'm definitely gonna beat her on Draconian later, just to kind of get it out of my system. This is the guy whose brother. Wow, this is his shrine. It looks a lot nicer than the original. 3 very special keys. His brother is up north, right? And after we beat the game, I'm guessing the brothers are gonna be chilling here by themselves. Alright, we got ourselves Teleportal Shrine. I'll go see what the King of Durkandor wants me to do. Seat of Strength. Who's this guy? The heavens shall provide the key. Let me see what's over here. The shrine north of Rippleport. What did the King of Durkandor want? Let's go over to him. Let's go talk to him. No, I guess nothing. Alright, well, I do have an idea of where we need to go next. So, the final sigil is located in the road to Hargon, right? If I recall correctly. The broken down town's southeast of Durkandor. Southeast of Durkandor, broken down town. There's a broken down town? Oh, so it's not the final sigil's not on the road to Hargon anymore. Southeast, yeah, I was thinking the southeast of Durkandor. There's nothing even there. All right, let's go to Munahan. Let's go there. Oh, it's the deserted village. Actually, I could probably just zoom over there. This is the deserted village. So this is the place. I think we've been here before. Hey, welcome to the stream. A lot of people, yeah, the Persona reviews are fun. Those are good videos. Right now we're playing Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. Dude, I was hoping they'd announce something good for the Persona anniversary, but the stream for that was just totally nothing. There was just like merchandise they announced, no new games or anything. It's a new place. Feel that we're not alone. They should just have a stream where they announce everything for Persona, you know? Oh, there's a staircase over there? The Den of Thieves. The Wild Hog. Alright, time to redeem myself. I'm gonna beat these guys on Draconian difficulty. Lord Atlas. Alright, time for some redemption. Let's see what we got here. Any multi-fists, maybe? You know what? Egg on. I can egg on myself. He could use like multi-slice probably. I think he should probably kabuff. No, kabuff. You can use kaboom, and you can kabuff also. Downloaded 7 Reimagined, and yep. Persona 1 and 2 are... I like 2 a lot, but it's definitely a different kind of game. It's not even the same thing. Oh, that's a good move. Dude, she tanked that, man. She completely tanked that. Alright, multi-fist. You can full heal the girl. She can... Play P5, it's okay for a gacha game. You're probably not playing the real P5 then. You're probably playing Persona 5X, so that's the gacha game. The regular Persona 5 is actually good. Alright, so... I don't even know what strat I should be using for these guys. She could maybe just boom, kaboom them. And she could... kabuff, I'm thinking. Come on. Oh, he was so slow with that. Alright, you can use that. You can use kaboom, and you can use kaboom. She doesn't have kaboom, so she can use crackle. What about that lightning? Isn't that a good move? Pretty good. Alright, so that guy's easy. Oh, these guys are easy, man. These guys are so easy.
Too kind.
Alright, so... Isn't there like a beast thing that he can do? I guess he could, muster strength. You can kabuff again. You can... What can you do? Oomph? Yeah, oomph this guy. And you can... I guess heal herself. Okay, that was pointless.
Fight has won!
Do not falter.
Thank you very much.
Okay. That was a really good multi-fist. If every other DQ game gets remade, do you think they'll still port to Switch 1? Yeah, I do think so. I feel like there's so many people who own Switch 1 that I feel like they will. I feel like it's very likely, you know? The misplaced key. Stones, so they transformed into monsters. No. I'm not giving this guy money, what the hell? Alright, so that's that. So now we need to go to Munahan. Where exactly were we supposed to go here? Over here? So, the key that the bandit dropped, that's the jail key? I'm trying to see. So, the misplaced key.
This is what thou wanted, is it not?
Yes, yes. Thou hast done well in delivering the sigil unto me, child. Now hand it over. Thou wouldst deny Providence?
Before I give this to thee, I want thy solemn word that the children of Hargon will see my sister Hale.
Now, now. It will not do for an infidel to speak the High Priest's name so casually.
Hang your High Priest! Finding a cure for my sister is all that matters to me. Swear that thou wilt help her, or I will walk away this instant.
What a pity. If thou wilt lay all bare, scorning the High Priest and his children, then so shall I.
No. It cannot be. But what of it? So thou art a monster? I care not. I only want to know if our agreement still stands.
You still believe I spoke true? That I would lift a finger for your plaguey sister after you brought me what I wanted? Then you are a fool to the end.
Stop!
Who are you? It hardly matters. All who stand against the children of Hargon shall meet the same fate.
Alright, we got ourselves a little boss here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even heal. I didn't think there was gonna be a boss down here. Damn it. Oh, whatever.
We will prevail!
Come up!
Let's see, let's see. There are 2 people playing Dragon Quest Infinity Trash on Steam as we speak. That's hilarious. 2 people in the whole planet are playing that game. 2 people. That is sad. Use multi-heal, come on. Come on, multi-heal, multi-heal. Why is she so slow, dude?
Thank you very much.
So in the original game, these guys were hiding behind the jail cell, but they actually gave them like a reason to be there now. So wait a minute, he's got a oomph.
Be careful!
Why play Infinity Strash when you can play GTA 4? A good reference to that stream where I was playing Infinity Strash and then I was like, I'm just gonna play GTA 4 instead. What can I do that will hurt everyone?
Bless you.
Okay, so she dead.
Shall not escape us. Do try to stay alive.
All is well.
You are too kind.
Oh, come on, you suck! Why is he allowed to do that? Damn it. Alright, this is bullshit. Okay. I'm gonna continue from autosave and heal at the end because I should not have to subject myself to this. You know, no MP at all. How was I supposed to win? I even ran out of MP during the fight when I was doing pretty well.
This
Yes.
before I
Now,
thank your high.
if thou...
Alright, this time we're gonna kick his ass. Alright, let's
Do not falter.
We fight as one.
come on, heal, heal, heal. Okay, that was a critical spell right there. Okay, so both of his henchmen are gone, which means I can use multi-fist on him. You can use Zapple. You can use Frizzle, and you can use Frizzle as well. I should probably fizzle him so he doesn't do that thing, and then...
Mid-heal! I'm in your debt.
I'm gonna try to fizzle him out, because I think that would be good to do.
Frizzle!
Got him. No more healing your buddies now.
Have care.
Thank you very much. Oh.
You're mine!
Got his ass. Got him. He's got Kazap and Kazing now.
How can I lose to mere children? Lord Pazuzu, have mercy upon me.
Pazuzu. Another of Hargon's champions, perhaps, alongside Atlas, Belial, and Mariella.
Are you hurt? Try not to move, nor flee as you did last time.
Forgive me. And thank you. That is the second time you've saved my life.
I'm glad you remember us. We four are on a quest to end Hargon's reign of terror. Are you one of his children?
Perish the thoughts. No, no. I only wish to save my sister. My sister fell ill some months ago. The healers tried everything, but no spell nor nostrum could cure her. Just when I thought all hope was lost, he came to me. He told me that if I joined the children and did enough good deeds for them, that a man named Pazuzu, a leader of their order, would see my sister saved. Yet the deeds he made me do for him were far from good. I was told to commit sin after sin and encourage others to do the same. Yet I still did them. Though I knew it was wrong, it was the only hope I had. Once I had proven myself loyal, he bade me steal the stone for him. He said that if I did, he would arrange for me to meet with this Lord Pazuzu.
And so you reached out to the Trader of Secrets.
Does this not sound all too familiar? The monsters in Rippleport also disguised themselves as humans and encouraged people to steal for them.
It would stand to reason that their purpose was the same as this priest's. That they too were of the children of Hargon.
And that they all answer to one Lord Pazuzu.
It appears so.
But did not the monsters who were sent to reclaim the sigil say that in stealing it, this fellow had angered Lord Atlas? Would that not imply that Pazuzu and Atlas are enemies, competing against each other for the sigils?
That it would.
Aye, 'tis true, 'tis true. The priest specifically forbade me from relinquishing the stone to a beast by the name of Atlas. It appeared to be a matter of pride.
Once again, the monsters are not satisfied with bringing misery to us. They must bring misery to each other.
Despite devoting themselves to the same cause, they think only of their own interests.
One questions whether they are truly allies at all.
What a fool I've been. How willing I was to serve. If not for you, I would have lost not only my pride, but my life.
Well, I, for one, am very glad you did not. But, if we might take the stone from you, it is rather important as it happens.
I can imagine. The way those creatures coveted it. Take it. At least this way, it will not fall into their hands. The priest was right. After all I've done, I'm past saving. I only wish that my sister might not share my fate.
The effects of the water sigil. So what does the water sigil do again? Enhances the effect of items used in battle. Man, the Six Sisters sob story. That's a typical anime thing. Whenever you want to like make the audience sympathize with a bad guy, you just say, "Oh, his sister is sick and dying." And listen, you've seen this so many times in anime, haven't you? All right, let's see what his deal is. The young thief. I don't even remember him, honestly.
There is something I must share with you all. When we were in Berren... Please, go on ahead. I will rejoin you shortly. Father, there is something I would give you. After we brewed the tea to cure our cousin, there was a little of the leaf left over. I know not if it is enough to soothe your pains, but I still wish for you to have it.
My thanks, Princess, though I cannot accept. As I said before, it is from the years that I suffer. I see scant reason to prolong the time the goddess hath allotted me.
But...
A leaf of almighty Yggdrasil would be wasted on an old man like me. Thou, more than most, knowest how precious the world tree's bounty is, and 'tis to thee I would entrust its safekeeping. Use it as thou seest fit, Princess. Trust in thy judgment, as I trust in thee.
You still have a part of the leaf. Then we can use it to cure this fellow's sister.
Do not be so hasty, brother. The situation is not so simple.
Quite. We know not if the portion that remains is enough to cure her. In offering it, we might offer naught but false hope. Moreover, we know not if she is the only one who suffers so. What if another should beg our aid after we have given away the only remedy? Yggdrasil's gift is not to be taken for granted. What think you, cousin? Shall we give it away, that we might save a stranger?
Is this like a meaningful choice? Do I actually get a choice to give him the leaf or not? That can't be... Because, think about it, should we give it... What benefit do I get from giving this guy the Yggdrasil leaf, aside from saving his sister? And would somebody else want it in the future? I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I wonder... No, let's just hold on to it.
I suppose the issue warrants more thoughts than I gave it.
Would that we could help everyone, but...
But we cannot. This power we have been given is not without limit. We must use it wisely.
Wait, so... What does this mean? Does this mean we can't give it to him? Alright, I think we're gonna keep the leaf then. Is the leaf in my pocket at least? I don't even have the leaf, so what's the point? Let's just get out of here. I got what I came here for. Wait, okay, for those watching, should I give him the leaf or should I not? What's the verdict here? What do we think? Alright, I'll just give it.
I am inclined to agree. I understand your hesitation. But if a suffering soul is in need of our aid, and we have it in our power to help them, then I say we must. If it leads to naught, then so be it. We can at least hold our heads high that we tried.
My brother is right. Let us offer our aid.
I cannot guarantee this will work, but...
We happened upon an extremely rare herb with extremely rare medicinal properties.
It might help your sister.
You would help me? After all the terrible things I've done? Why?
Because I too have a sister, and I know how it would pain me to see her suffer.
Bold words from one who causes his own dear sister no end of anxiety.
Well, yes, I suppose I do.
I see my sister and myself in you. I pray that the day that we two can laugh together again is not too far away. Thank you all so much. I shall give this to her post-haste.
Our apologies if it fails to cure her.
Regardless of the outcome, you have given me hope. A feeling I have been estranged from for too long. Thank you. Truly.
Okay, so we maybe cured his sister. Look, I only would have left if I could use the leaf for something else in the future. But if I can't use the leaf for anything else in the future, like, it's not like I can actually use it in battle or anything, is it? Let's just get out of here. I know, I shouldn't have fallen for his sob story, his family.
We actually did it!
Indeed! That was the final sigil!
A job well done, if I do say so myself.
I suppose we ought to pay the fairies a visit then.
Yes, let us make for their palace.
Yeah, I fell for the sob story, you guys, about his dying sister. Actually, since we're here, let's go over here. Alright, let's go to the fairy palace. Oh, we should... Alright, let's go to the fairy palace. Alright, what we got going on here? Is he just gonna sell for millions of gold? Yeah, he probably will just sell it, honestly. He's probably not gonna use it on his sister. He'll probably be like, I can sell this, make some decent money. Should have given what God is afraid of doing. Everyone in the chat is like telling me I should have let that guy's sister die. I'm thinking, holy crap, you guys are vicious. Alright, and it's good that I have a save file. I'm gonna go back and fight Mariella again because I don't feel right about beating her in Draki mode. I'm gonna try to like, maybe I'll like get a save and then we can quickly do one of these episodes before we move on or something. Am I being like too crazy about this? I don't know. I just want to like beat every boss in Draconian, you know. Alright, there's the queen, the fairy princess, whatever.
It seems congratulations are in order. Obtaining all 5 sigils can't have been easy. However, you are more than up to the challenge. You have done your bloodline proud. I was half expecting at least one of you not to survive this far. Well done for proving me wrong, I suppose. Now, it is only a matter of time till you awaken Rubis and put an end to Hagen's tyranny.
But of how much time? It sounded as if we had a lot more to do when last we spoke.
I wouldn't say a lot more. In fact, you're but a few short steps away from rousing Rubis. The first of which is to find the fairy flute. It is the only instrument in this whole wide world that has the power to reach her in her slumber.
Where will we find this flute?
Precisely where your ancestor left it. Erdrick used the same flute to awaken Rubis from her last slumber all those years ago. Apparently, he dropped it off in Cantlin when his work was done.
Then we are to follow in Erdrick's footsteps.
Indeed. Let us make for Cantlin. Once we have procured the flute, we shall at last awaken Rubis.
Not quite. You'll need to dispel the barrier of light that surrounds Rubis first. But we can discuss that when the time comes.
Why not now?
Because, unless I'm mistaken, you cannot yet fulfill the very purpose for which you would awaken her. You awaken Rubis to win the power to defeat Fel Hargon, correct? Tell me then, how do you intend to get into his den of darkness?
Ah, yes.
The so-called High Priest claimed the kingdom of Rendrep for his own long ago. It is far to the south of here, ringed all about by a range of 9 impassable mountains. Unfortunately for us, Hargon is no fool. He plots from the safety of his lair, sending out his minions to do his bidding. He knows venturing out into the world would only expose him to danger. If you mean to slay him, you'll have to find a way to get to him first.
I see. But how will we even begin to find a way into a place where no human has set foot in decades?
Why, by asking those who have. The monsters.
Pray tell, dear brother, why a fiend would deign to aid us.
Because we aided him. Let us make for Burrowell.
Then it seems your destinations are decided. Best of luck out there, and may this help you on your journey.
Oh, so that little guy's gonna help us now. It's interesting that all of Hargon's generals like hate each other and are competing with each other. Alright, let's go back to Borrowell now.
humans! It's so lovely to see you!
The door to your cell stands open. Is all well?
Oh, all is splendid! The villagers have decided that I need no longer be locked within it, but I am so surpassing fond of it that I have decided to stay. It is no longer a cell, but a home. My home.
Is that so? It seems the townspeople continue to make you welcome. I am very glad to hear it.
Yes! And all is thanks to you, my saviors.
There is something we would ask of you. In order to defeat Foul Hargon, we must needs traverse the mountain range that stands between here and Tislea. But we've heard tell that to do so might be difficult, perhaps impossible for humans such as ourselves. We wish to ask if you might know of a way.
Oh, a way for humans to reach Hargon's dwelling place, you say? Oh, I suppose I have never really thought about such a thing before.
Is aught the matter? You seem rather quiet.
No. It is simply that Not so long ago, I advocated for your removal. It does not seem right to simply walk up and cry good day.
Oh, please, there is no need to be so careful on my account. In truth, I have come to see the reason in your argument since my incarceration here. To lose one's home, one's most sacred place, must be both terrifying and saddening in equal measure. Why, if Burrowell were to fall, I fear I would struggle to go on living, and I have lived here only a short while. To lose the home in which one was born and raised must be... Oh, I can hardly imagine.
I do not hate you. Not any longer. I only hope that you do not hate me.
I don't suppose we might ever become friends?
Of course we can. Can we not?
I fear it is not quite so simple. My kind, we did unspeakable things to yours, and I did nothing to stop them.
Yes. But I, in my turn, wish to punish you for crimes you yourself did not commit. We are no better than one another.
Perhaps not. And perhaps this explains the awkwardness between us. No matter what we speak of, all we can think to say to one another is sorry. What if you were to treat me as something of a confidant? In sharing our thoughts and fears, in helping one another, perhaps apologies might turn to thank yous, and in time, even to friendship. Does that sound like something you might like? Oh, this warms my heart indeed. And in order that the first thank you might come sooner rather than later, allow me to seek out a way for you to cross the mountains.
Thank you. But we must do something for you in return. Please, name it.
Me? Oh, well, I know that this was my idea, but nothing springs to mind. I suppose I'm quite content. Well, perhaps you might go and seek out a certain village for me, a place by the name of Sluice. There is a man, Rogue, at the end of this corridor who has been ever so worried about it, and as such, I have been a little worried also. Perhaps if you might go and speak with him of what troubles him so?
You are sure? You would not prefer that we did something for your sake?
But this will be for my sake. I want for nothing.
only for others to be happy and well.
Then how could we possibly refuse?
I must go and seek out some specifics with regard to how humans might gain entry to Hargon's domain. I shall return ere long. If you could see your way to speaking with Rogue while I am gone, I would be much obliged.
Alright, so he said to go meet Rogue in Sluice, or... I'm wondering, how much longer do I have in this game? Is it like another 4 hours, or... You guys think that's even possible? What did Elmo say also? He said something about going to the town of Sluice. Oh, Rogue's at the end of his cell. Okay. Oh, right, Rogue Fastfinger. I remember him. Yeah. He's like, hidden, right? Well, that's not him. He was hidden in the cell on the far right, in like hidden around. And in the original game, nobody knew where he was, but he was hiding. So here he is.
Alack, I am found. 'Tis a fair cop, friend. I, Rogue Fastfinger, do hereby yield to thee. I say, thou seemst big and strong and grown up. Perhaps thou knowest something of Sluice. I am surpassing worried for all my friends there. Couldst thou perchance see thy way to checking on them? Please? Pretty please?
Of course. We had intended to journey there to do just that. But, if I might ask, why do you worry so for their sake?
Why? Because of the oh-so-scary scoundrels that have made their home in the Tower of the Moony Moon nearby, of course. They have turned my poor friends' heads fair upside down.
The Tower of the... And what precisely do you mean by upside down?
Why, I have not the first nor the foggiest clue. I know only that all in that place have grown surpassing strange of late, thanks to those fiends and their plaguey jewel. When I saw some of their numbers sail away, I did seize the opportunity to lock the floodgate, that they might never come back, and that their friends in the tower might never escape, the rogues. With this, might thou unlock it again, and thereby gain passage. Please, I beg of you, go to the tower and drive out the rotten, smelly scoundrels.
Alright, we got the floodgate key. So, one of the worst parts of the original game, and we shall be approaching it soon. So he's like a kid trapped in a man's body or something? Alright, so... Okay, listen. DQ7 comes out in 3 weeks. 2 more playthroughs, I think, would be enough to finish the game, right? So, next weekend and then after that. Right? Maybe next Friday we'll do like a 6-hour stream or something crazy like that, just a really, really long stream. And then after that we'll do the finale. How long is the post game? Okay, so we're gonna try to get the sluice as best as I can try. 2 long streams per week. Damn. So maybe, okay, if we do next Friday and next Saturday, and then the week after that we do Friday and Saturday again, would that be enough? 4 more streams might be enough. Alright, I'm trying to see how to get the sluice. If I go to Bayran and go north, that'll take me to sluice. Okay. I'm gonna try to get to sluice now. I like how we have a kind of a time limit going on, you know? Because here's the thing, I do not want to be playing this simultaneously along with Dragon Quest VII. I really want to just get this shit done before Dragon Quest VII comes out. I have to go around? Damn it. Why does there have to be rocks here? That is so stupid. Why can't I... Alright, whatever. Why the hell does there have to be rocks on the shore like that? Alright, we're gonna try again. You have to beat DQ7 before 12 comes out also, because I'm pretty sure the 12 announcement's gonna happen in May. I'm like on the clock. They're really giving me a lot of work to do, you know, these guys. I think 12's announcement will definitely be... Oh, can I... If I take the right... Because this was always the most miserable sort of thing in the original game. I'm gonna have to take the left turn, because it's not gonna work otherwise. I always hated this little river to get to Sluice. I always hated it. This was one of the worst places in the game, because first of all, there was no... You couldn't just zoom wherever in the original game. You had to, like, use the Chimera Wing and save in the place, and it was just a really annoying navigating to this place. This was one of the most, like, irritating backtrack locations in the entire series. It was one of the worst places to get to. It was annoying, you know? Almost as annoying as getting to Hargon's castle, was getting to this town. This really encapsulates, like, a sort of town tucked away, you know? I'm just trying to get there. We gotta go around the mountains and all this stuff. Finally, we're here. Oh, okay. This is Sluice, huh? The floodgate and everything. This brings back memories. There's gonna be the guy who's making the robe. So everyone here has like a childlike mind? That was never in the original game, was it? That's something completely new. So everyone here is like regressed in their mind. I did not... That was not in the original. No, that's completely new. We got this key from Rogue Fastfinger. I feel like they're really trying to stretch everything out here. Might as well save while we can. Okay, so here's the thing. Do you guys want me to retry Mariella next time we play? Like, just so we can say that we beat every boss on Draconian? It just feels wrong, you know? We can make that part of the stream next time. Or I could just do it on my own and say that we did it. Nobody's interested in seeing me fight the same boss again. Alright, you know what? At the very least, I'm doing better than all the game journalists. I bet you, like, IGN and those guys, they're probably playing the game on Draki mode the entire game from beginning to end. So you can at least say we did a better job than they did. I'll do what the viewers want to do, so... But I think in order to properly review this game, I do need to beat the entire thing, you know? Yeah, that was a whole hour of grinding. It was very annoying, and I feel like at the level I was, I probably would have needed to grind even more. I don't think it was possible for me to beat her. You know? Kinda crazy. Anyway, we played a lot tonight. That was quite a bit of adventuring we did. I'm thinking next week we'll do a really long stream, another mega Dragon Quest stream next Friday is what I'm thinking. So I think for now this is a very good place to stop for the night. I want to thank everyone for joining me and watching me play Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. It was a fun little night, and we'll hopefully try to get this game done before DQ7 comes out finally, because this game just keeps on giving and giving and giving, and it never seems to stop. And I like it, and I'm also like, I really want to just finish this off already. So, you know, we gotta get this all done with. So, yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Take care, have a good night. Bye.